Alright, we got everyone loaded up, and we're actually going to just skip over Honolulu. We'll fly over it, but we are going to go to the island past that because there was actually no missions to Honolulu. So, yeah, so we're going to go to, I don't know how to say it, Lihue, maybe? But, yeah, it looks like a fairly decent airport on the coast, and we'll fly directly over the middle of Honolulu Island. I might actually just fly over Honolulu and over Pearl Harbor, but yeah, let's get up in the air. We've got 15 passengers on board, 135 miles to go. We got 900 pounds of fuel, which should be enough. Should be a little under an hour flight, so we're only going to use like maybe 350 or so pounds of fuel, but depends on what the weather is. It's a couple hours later after the last video. Things have cleared up, and yeah, we should just have a nice little flight here. So wind still fairly strong, windsocks going like crazy. We'll take off the same way that we landed, and of course, now that we've gotten ready to go, airplanes are spawning in to cause us issues. Alright. Looks like we can taxi all the way to the end of the runway on this, so we'll do that. And actually, while we're taxiing, go ahead and get the other video uploading. Oh yeah, that's across the runway. Don't need to stop there. I got worried that we're gonna get down here and it's not gonna go where I think it's gonna go. It'd be kind of dumb though if it did that. Alright. Don't need any flaps here. Let's go ahead and make sure. Oops. Everything got really stupid there. We'll get it set once we get turned here. Alright. Roll onto the runway. Have a nice long flight. Not doing a bunch of hopping. Skip over the most famous island, and I mean, it's not going to matter if we don't land there. We'll be able to see it. I'm not going to get up too high. Just gently come up off.
Pilot, have a nice flight.
Okay. Climb out. Probably gonna actually have a tailwind most of the way there. Or partial tailwind. Yeah, I guess we're not actually facing the exact direction, but let's get turned here. Don't even have anything set up. Forgot to do that. That's fine though. We'll make it all work. Let's go 3,000 feet. Try to skirt by Honolulu. So weird we can't see the island. But I think it's blending. Yeah, there it is. It's blending into the clouds. So autopilot, altitude on, heading on, and off we go. Let's get this put in just so that we have an idea of how far out we are. PHLI. Us 37 minutes out at this rate. Got a bit of a tailwind, but not a full tailwind. Ground speed 210 right now. We'll just kind of back things down. Yeah, there's the island. It's just far enough into the haze. The clouds are building up on the edge of it, like they have been at almost all the islands we've went to. We are getting a little bit of porpoising here. I guess let's just tell it to go 33 and then it'll stop trying to do stupid stuff. Heading wise, let's turn this way. We're gonna go a little bit off route just to be able to see the south side of the island over here. Let's quickly just take a look outside. This again, pretty neat little island with not a lot on it. Got a nice beach over on this side. Then, yeah, I'll have to look up why Honolulu's island. I don't even know what the name, if it is Honolulu or if it's a different name for the entire island, but I wonder why it blew up and the others didn't. Really, it could just be something as simple as that's where the military had the best strategic position from, with the bay and the coast, and then the military brought the population. Turned on because computer going for a couple hours and it being 78 degrees outside was starting to warm up in here. So yeah, we're just gonna skip over the island. It's not gonna be too big of a miss because we're still gonna see the entire island except for the north side. And then we'll head to an island that, again, I have zero idea. It is a long ways away from Honolulu. It's like this is the biggest gap in the main islands. There's obviously the smaller islands that continue on, but this is definitely the largest gap that is between islands. Not this one here, but the next one we may not even be able to see the island once we get to the other side. But we got a little bit until we get to Honolulu. Hopefully we can see things. Don't know if it's photogrammetry. I haven't ever really been over here. I've never thought to look. Bring us out a little bit more for now. That way we can keep the edge of the city off to our right and hop over on that side. Then we'll get on track with our flight path that we need. Let's take a look at what we got here. Yeah, our RPM. I think it adjusts on its own, but let me try to bring it up. Yeah, it adjusts on its own. We'll just do this and to drop down. Just make sure we don't start skirting through the bottom of these clouds and lose our view. And I'm gonna turn us 3 degrees to the right. So, this volcano here is just it's so cool just because of the angle that the rim is at. It's next to the city, the coast. It's got essentially a bay on the other side of it. We got Honolulu, which may be AI. Not really seeing signs of photogrammetry. start putting cities on these islands, the islands start looking much smaller. Although this is a fairly, I mean, it's bigger than Maui, kind of. Definitely bigger than the last island that we were at, but looks smaller just because everything's filled in with town, except for the ridge of mountain here. I think this is a Mar crater, so explosion. Pop that up, or it's just old and has eroded away and then flooded in. Could be that as well. Got some weird mapping going on here with the trying to get the lighter colors in there, but having a hard edge on where it turns into the others. It was just a really, really cool looking area. Like, this to me looks way cooler than the city. Then we found a bit of mountain to build on. God, that I would be so worried about that being landslide. See the little bit of drainage coming off into the shallow waters. That community's crazy. I mean, there's another one over here, but that one's just massive. This one is all connected to the bottom, so it's not as crazy to me. But yeah, there is a lot of people right over in this area. Then it thins out a bit, I think. Unfortunately, though, not photogrammetry, so just getting boring AI buildings, but it is densely packed in. So I think what we can do is go ahead and get on track now and cut across the island. That may have been University of Hawaii back that way. Don't know where Aloha Stadium is. We've got the airport coming up. That's crazy too. Cruise ships, or actually one cruise ship and a couple of yachts. Alright, so this is Honolulu International, or it's got another name too. But three runways, 4 runways maybe. These are 2 very close crossing ones. Harder turn because we did not turn like I thought we were going to. Go almost north and hop on to the other side now. Oh, we got a taxiway on a bridge over the water, or is this a just complete cutoff? Looks like it's got sand on both sides, so it might just be a complete cutoff. So this is actually Pearl Harbor. I was thinking this, I mean, the whole thing might be. Yeah, the whole thing could be, but this one is labeled as it. But I'm guessing the whole thing is. Looking for, I think that is the monument there. Docks in here. And then a neat little view back into the mountains off the harbor. Very weird image for the water on that. Then we get back into this orangish clay that we've had at the other little islands that we were at. And the island's really flat, and there's some cities back here, but it's not completely filled. Would have thought, I mean, I guess you got to use some of this for farmland. But yeah, this island definitely very populated. And then some more rain on the north sides of the islands, because that just seems to be the thing. Alright, let's go ahead. We're going to climb up to 6,000. Done our little tour. Let's get some altitude, grab some wind, and get on track. Like, you can't tell how high that goes up, but looking at this, it looks like it does stop just as it gets into the clouds, or maybe just below it. A little bit deceiving there. You can kind of see a gap every once in a while. Back there, that's actually pretty cool too. A little thicker looking. I don't know if this is just cleaned off or, yeah, that's not water. And there's a bunch of radar. It says Naval Radio Transmitter Facility. Yeah, look at that. The mountain does end right there. It just happens to be capped with the clouds. And we got observatory up there. Or is it just another radar? That's just another radar. We do have another airport back on this side. Gonna lose sight of that though as we get up into the clouds. Let's hop onto our nav track. Hopefully it'll turn. Hopefully we're past the mountain when we do turn. We are in the clouds now. Alright, we're grabbing our path here, and we should get almost a 30-knot tailwind. Just see the island on the map. We've hit 6,000. Get out of the clouds most likely once we clear the edge of the island. Already starting to clear. Bit of ground that we can see below us there. We're gonna have to start throttling back in just a little bit, but I wanna take advantage. The wind is dying out a little bit though. Looks like 218 on ground speed. Well, I was wrong about the clouds. They are continuing on for a moment. Hopefully this is the last little bit, break through it and be able to see where we're headed and watch it slowly come in to view. Clear on the other side. Currently only 17 minutes out. Yeah, okay, maybe going to 6,000 was a bad idea. Alright, there we go. One little bit of clouds left. Knot wind. might just be little layers of clouds this whole way. Alright, maybe we drop back down to 4,500. Not that there's anything to really see, but then we can at least see ahead to the island. And I kind of felt like below the clouds we had stronger wind, so get down there and take advantage of that. That might be good. It's definitely a very rough layer of air through the clouds here. Bouncing from 30 to 15 knot winds. Nothing around us. Supposedly, there's an island somewhere out in front of us. 50 miles away. We've probably already done about 10 or 15 off the coast. Maybe just see it right there. Man, just off in the distance, and it looks like possibly a little bit of rain that we're gonna have to go through as well. Let's see if we can pull that up on the weather while we got nothing to look at. There we go. Oh wow, we've got a lot of rain on that island. And then on the north side of this island, and we can't get anything back here because it's too far away. So, yeah, I think this is our final flight in Hawaii, and we're gonna head back to the mainland, get rid of this plane, but maybe pick up a cargo plane. And maybe this, but as the cargo version, or I don't know. We'll see. Maybe the marketplace will open up and some of the pay planes I own will get fixed and we can do some stuff with that. But now that I'm like 2.5 weeks out on recording, hopefully allow the marketplace to get up before the next time I want to fly, and hopefully I don't have to pay for updates to the planes that I've already paid for. But we we'll see. Alright, looks like we are actually about halfway. We got 8 minutes. Doing 220, so that is making good progress. 31 miles out. The airport is right on the coast, so we got a lot of rain. Luckily it's light rain most of the way. So it's not going to be too terrible. Maybe a difficult landing though, because it's the wind and the way. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure how this is going to be. Let's see what the weather says there. Missed it. It was the very first thing on the list. I was confused on why it wouldn't be the first thing, but
Lihue Airport Information, Quebec 2000 Zulu. Wind 071 at 18. Visibility 10 in heavy rain. Sky condition 2,100 feet scattered, ceiling 5,100 feet broken. Temperature 24. Dew point 20. Altimeter tree 025. 01. ILS runway tree 5 in use. Landing and departing runway tree 5. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back, hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact you have Quebec. Lihue Airport Information, Quebec 2000 Zulu. Wind 071 at 18. Visibility 10 in heavy rain. Sky condition 2,100 feet scattered, ceiling 5,100 feet broken.
Got it.
Temperature 24.
Okay, contact tower and full stop landing.
Lihue Tower Cessna November 42451 is 2 tree miles east 4,500 feet with Quebec to land.
Cessna November 42451 Lihue Tower. Altimeter tree 0. 2 tree enter right base runway tree 5.
Make right base runway tree 5 Cessna 451.
Actually, let's go with that. guide us in nice and easy. Possibly. No, I think it's actually... Yeah, we need to skip to... Oh my god, why can't I adjust? Yeah, what I want to do is throw this thing in the garbage because it's not doing what I want. There we go. Alright, screw it. Try to get it to work. It's clear. Procedure, clear, 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 clear. Procedures, direct to. Right. H. Enter procedures. Select approach. We need to back things down a little bit here because we are getting very close as well. Let's go with screw it. We're just gonna do it by hand. Hopefully, if we can see. Let's get down to 2,500. Hopefully get us into a little better situation. Let's get our heading to 70. Back our speed off even more. So we are way too high at the moment. While I was trying to figure all that out, I got too close. We are, yeah, we're 7 miles out from the airport. Let's get down to 2,000. Rain is not going to help our situation. Don't think there's much we can do. There we go, we got the island. I think. Yes.
Cessna 4511-071 at 18. Clear to land runway tree 5.
Got it.
Clear to land runway tree.
There's
5
our
Cessna
airport.
451.
Cleared up just fine for us. I'm taking autopilot off. Hopefully it doesn't go back to crappy. It's got quiet and floaty. Alright. Let's hold 1,500. Well, it cleared up just in time. Normally it doesn't. Well, I guess it has been doing that in like fog and stuff, but normally with the rain, it centers right on top of an airport and makes it really difficult. So I forgot to turn that off. I don't like seeing my controls move on screen. Alright. Bring it in. Should be pretty easy. Longest runway 6,500, and I believe that's, I think both runways are actually that. Got a cruise ship. Big old crosswind, 30-knot crosswind. Oh, that is brutal to get back over.
500, 400,
Down to 20 knots.
300,
Hopefully we get a little
200.
closer and it gets better and better.
100,
Pushed off.
That wasn't the softest landing I've seen.
I'm not done with the landing yet. Oh, lifting the wing up. All right, we got it. We got to
Clear
save.
the runway and taxi to parking.
Wasn't
Cessna 451
wasn't
turn
horrible,
next
horrible,
taxiway.
but it was almost horrible. Almost forgot to turn into the wind.
Cessna 451 contact ground on 12 Lihue Airport information Quebec
Oops.
2000.
That's not what I wanted. And all right, clicking many things, all lost. Okay, going over here. Zoom in on this.
Cessna 451, please acknowledge.
Yep. Trying to.
121.
There we go.
Niner Cessna 451.
Okay, so we will come down here and turn across. We're not holding short. Messy little taxiway. And we'll just come down here and park. Looks like we got the terminals down that way. We're just going to park here. All right, shut it down, get our money.
Okay, pilot. The guests are leaving the aircraft now.
So I am going to just put it clear skies in a bit and take a look at this island, because I know nothing about this island. You got this thing dirty. Landing was a was it?
Transporter from dispatch. Another passenger mission completed. Thanks, and bye.
Don't think it actually told me.
You are clear
160.
to start your engine.
So, all right. I am very, very close. To getting to the next rank. Just a little bit off of that. And we got $307,000, so when I return this rental, we'll have some good money, but a little bit of it, probably $100,000, will be used up just getting back to the US because it costs a lot to move myself around. But let's first, oops, I want to go free cam real quick. So take a look at the island. So yeah, this should be one of the oldest islands, but we'll have to take weather off. I forgot I need to do that because you can't do that when you're in that view. Let's just go clear skies. Whoa, calm down. Alright, so this island is just a very large ring. No, okay, it's just very eroded. Somewhat flat, and yeah, pretty small. We've got the little bay here and a ship in there. Looks like we got a resort, bunch of golfing around here, and yeah, not a whole lot. But then back off this way, I think this is the private island that you have to get permission to go to. I could be wrong, but it has really eroded away. And flattened itself off. And yeah, and then there's just a bunch of smaller things as you go in that direction. We're not going to fly to Midway. That would be a very long trip. Yeah, look how much erosion has happened. It's crazy. So, yeah, that was Hawaii. Fun to fly across it. Made some money. Now we'll head back to the US and see what we end up flying based on what happens with the marketplace. Thanks for watching.